I just wanted to get with everyone and show everyone out here a new fantasy league. I believe is the best one out there. Um, as you will see, it has real salaries. Let me just go salary caps and kind of give you an idea. This is just a quick rundown, real quick, as far as my roster. And as you see, these are actual real player salaries. And you see, you actually own the players along with their contracts, the length of their contracts, how many years you pay them, and you're responsible for staying under the salary cap. As you see, this year the salary cap was 112 million, and next year it's going to be going up to 123 million. So when you look at all your players under contract this year as opposed to next year, my salary was 108 million right now, and as of right now, the contracts are 94 million going into next year. Um, as you see, some of these don't have contracts for next year. These are players that are renegotiating, becoming free agents, whatever it may be. Or if you look at like a player like Cooper Kupp, who has a contract already renegotiated, you can come in here and get an idea. His contract's going to be 15.7 million per year, and it kicks in on March 18th. So on March 18th, a lot of changes need to be made on our rosters to accommodate this 123 million. That's the start of basically the new year, and all the contracts come into play at that time. And we got a let's go over here and look at the rookie draft real quick. We got a rookie draft coming up as well, and based on the performance of the teams, they're all determined here. You can see original owners. A lot of players have traded picks throughout the year. I got the number 2 pick, even though I was the champion of the league by trades. I traded up and got the 2nd pick overall. I recently had the 5th pick right here. I just recently got rid of Deshaun Watson's contract, and in order for me to do that, I had to actually give up a 5th pick overall just to get rid of his $39 million contract. So it's very interesting when you look at it, but this is kind of the synapse of it. And you got your different options you have over here. You have your rookie. This is your lineup right here. You basically set it up. As I told you, I was the champion of this league last year. This year, I just traded Deshaun Watson, so I would actually have to go down here because I traded him for Justin Herbert. So I could just go ahead and just move him up real quick, show you how simple it is. And now he is basically my starting quarterback. So you move players around. Shows you all their ranks and their projections and their fantasy points and their averages. And over here on the side, you'll see little updates on the league transactions. Most recently, like I said, this was the trade that just completed. I received Justin Herbert and a 2nd round pick, the number 3rd pick in the 2nd round. In order for that to happen, I had to get rid of Deshaun Watson's contract, a 1st round pick this year, which was the number 5 pick, a 1st round pick in 2025, and I gave up 5 million Dynasty dollars, which are dollars that you use to make transactions and drop players and pay for penalties as far as dropping players. Like I said, this is just a quick rundown, and I highly recommend this fantasy league for anybody that's trying to get into a more in-depth fantasy. After this, honestly, it's hard for me to go back to a Yahoo or even a ESPN fantasy one. I'm waiting for them to come up with the baseball and the basketball one, and I'll be all over that one. But this is the most in-depth, most detailed fantasy league out there. I highly recommend it. And once again, Dynasty owners,